Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming on my phone today, so we're gonna try not to shake the camera too much, but we are going to talk about something that is really important to know if you are doing video marketing for your real estate business, guys. Wow, I'm actually shaking this a lot. Okay, so today's video is inspired by a question I've been asked often from agents who I chat with. I have the opportunity to chat with agents often because of the brokerage that I'm with. And a question I get often from agents who have joined us at Real Broker, because it seems to be, by the way, if you're like, what does that mean? I have an entire playlist talking about what that is. So I will link that down below, but or head to my channel and find it. But it seems to be a very common theme that many of the agents that join us at Real Broker want to do video marketing because we've done a lot of video marketing, and so we become a good resource for them to help with that, whatever, answer questions. And then also because Real Broker is so video marketing heavy, and the agents that are using video marketing at the highest level in the industry are with Real Broker, training the agents there on how to do it more effectively, which is so cool. So actually one of the reasons why I joined there myself. But a common question I get from agents who have joined us at Real Broker that we have the opportunity to help, which is so much fun and just be a resource for, is about doing virtual tours. And the reason this is important is because if you're doing video marketing for your real estate business, you're likely going to attract out-of-state clients, which means you're likely going to need to learn how to do video tours, virtual tours, and do them well. I love doing virtual tours so much, like virtual showings, because as a mom, I'm able to show up at a house looking like this, like unprofessional. I'm wearing my leggings. Like, I don't have to dress nice because I'm not meeting with anyone in person. It's so much quicker. I can literally do these home tours like in between things that aren't real estate related. You know what I mean? It just fits into your day so easy. Basically, you're not meeting with clients in person. They're coming to you through your video marketing, which is the goal. And they reach out to you, they want to work with you, and they are house shopping while they're out of state. If you do video marketing, this is just going to start happening for you. You're going to have these out-of-state buyers coming to you. But you need to know how to work with these out-of-state buyers well, because I know it took me a lot of trial and error. Hold on, I'm like so shaky. By the way, guys, we're all over the place today. I just bought this microphone from Best Buy. It was only, I don't know, it was like maybe 20 bucks. It wasn't expensive. And I just plug it into my phone, which is like, how fun is that? So anywho, I know for me, it took me a lot of trial and error to learn how to do to learn how to do these home tours for my clients and work with clients virtually really well. Because a lot of these clients that you're going to start working with if you're doing video marketing, especially on YouTube, is these clients don't come here until after they close on the home. You want to make sure there's no surprises. And I'm just getting a lot of questions from you guys about like, how do you do this? So let's just talk about those questions. Okay. All right. So we're going to assume you've already, wow, I'm so shaky. I'm sorry, guys. If the shaking's too much, just set the phone down and listen. Okay. So you've done the video marketing. Okay. You've done the marketing you need to do to get the clients. The clients have reached out to you. You've done the buyer consultation, all of that. So now they actually want to start looking at houses. Okay. Here's a few tips based off of the questions I've been getting asked. A question I've been asked a lot specifically is, do you edit these videos? And I'm talking, just to make sure we're clear on what we're talking about. I don't want any like confusion on this. Okay. We are talking about you show up at a house to do a tour for your buyer. Okay. Do you do editing? How do you do these? So you set up the showing like you would any old showing if your clients were going to be there in person. You do not FaceTime. That's like rule number one. There's a couple reasons for that. If your buyers want to FaceTime you, here's what I say. We don't FaceTime because, one, service is often bad or just not 100%, and it looks, or even if the service isn't that bad, it sometimes looks really blurry in these FaceTime video. It looks really blurry, and it's really hard to get an accurate presentation of the home. And two is because we want you to see the home in the best light possible, meaning we don't want there to be any surprises. The best light is like the most honest light. Okay, I'm not talking about hiding imperfections, and it's really hard to see over FaceTime. Let's just be real. So I used to use a professional camera. I got one right here. Let me show you. I used to use this bad boy. It's a Sony. Don't ask me what kind because I don't know. Some sort of a Sony, okay? I used to use that for my virtual showings, and it kind of hid the imperfections. It took me a lot more time to edit and send over the videos. It was just more time consuming, which is one negative to using a professional camera, but also it hid the imperfections, okay? Because when you're using a professional camera, you kind of don't notice certain things, and it just makes it look nicer than it is. And that's not the goal for these videos, because we do not want the clients to get here after closing and have surprises, okay? Well, sorry guys, I know this is very unprofessional of me. I'm trying, okay? I know. Okay, so we don't use a professional camera. That's rule number one. We use our cell phone. If you got an iPhone, maybe you have something similar. If you don't, you should probably go get an iPhone, okay? And we turn the camera sideways. We're not doing the up and down style. We turn it sideways, okay? Like I have it right now. And what I do is I will get to the house. I will unlock the door. I will turn on all the lights. Then I will go outside of the house and stand in the driveway. I'll stand in the middle of the street that the house is on. And I will just do like a little turn slowly, maybe walk down the road just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit. Show them a little bit of the neighborhood, walk around a little, make sure I pause, and give them a good look at the house right next door on both sides and the house across the street, because that's huge. And then I walk right into the house, film the whole house, and then I turn it off when I'm done. I do that in one take. I used to do it in a bunch of little clips. I would do the clip of the outside, then I'd go inside, do the clip of the inside, then I'd do a clip of the yard. I'd do it all in one take because it is so much more time consuming to do it in a bunch of takes and then edit it together. You know what I mean? If for some reason I absolutely have to do it in multiple takes, I will use iMovie on my iPhone and just edit the clips together, easy peasy, okay? Next thing you need to know about doing these virtual showings is editing. So I don't edit anything unless I for some reason have to edit clips together. I'll do it on iMovie on my iPhone because that's where we're filming them at, guys. I sometimes talk through the video. Sometimes I'm silent and don't say anything through the video. I don't think you need to narrate the whole house. This is the kitchen and here's the bathroom. They know that. But sometimes if I have something important to say, I'll narrate the video. It really just depends on the situation. So I don't think there's a right or wrong there. If I don't talk through the video though, if I'm just quiet in the video, then I always do go onto iMovie and turn the sound off. The reason is because I've noticed sometimes if I don't, they might hear me breathing heavy in the back of the video, or I might sniffle my nose, and it sounds unprofessional. So I just will turn the sound, either I'm talking through the video most of the time, or I'm turning the sound completely off. Or times when I've brought my daughter with me, my 4.5-year-old, I will turn the sound off if she comes, because they're gonna hear a kid in the background. So those are tips for that. That's how we handle editing. The next thing you need to know is the way that you send these videos to your clients. You can't just text them this video, okay? It's going to be probably, anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes long, depending on how big the house is, maybe a little shorter or a little more. So what I do is I have created a YouTube channel that is exclusively for these home tour videos. And the reason is because I heard somewhere a long time ago that if you're uploading videos to a certain channel that you're trying to grow, you know what I mean? The channel that I post my videos on to get relocation clients. I used to post them on that one. But I heard that if you're doing that, then it'll hurt the algorithm if you're putting videos that are unlisted, which I'll talk about what that means in a second. So you want to create a separate YouTube channel only for these videos. Mine is just called Vetris Crawford Home Tours or something like that. It's just a branded neutral picture. It's not even me. It's just a brand logo, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's literally a hidden YouTube page. No one sees it. You're not going to ever post videos on this page that are for the world to see. These are only for your clients for their home tours. And then you're going to upload the video, and it's not going to be public. It's not going to be private. It's going to be unlisted, because that means you can, if it's public, everyone can see it. If it's private, no one can see it. If it's unlisted, the people who you text it to and have the link can view it. That means your clients, you text them the link, they're the only ones that can see it, but they can see it. So that's what you're going to want to do to send the clients the video. A common question I've had is, how long do you take to send the clients the video after you're done with the listing or after you're done with the showing? Generally, what I'll do is say I have the appointment at 2 o'clock to go show the house. I will tell my clients, hey, I'm going to be seeing it sometime around 2 or so. Expect to get it a little bit after that. Just so they're not chomping at the bits right at 2, expecting to hear from me ASAP. Sometimes I get antsy. Give myself a little buffer. So I will then text them as soon as I'm done with the showing. I'll just send them a little courtesy text and say, hey guys, just left the house. The video's loading right now. It's going to take a little bit to load. I'm going to be driving. I'll send it to you in about 1 to 2 hours, just so they have that expectation that worst case scenario, that's when they'll get it. So as I'm leaving the house, or right before I leave the house, usually I will just get those videos loaded to YouTube in my car. And as soon as they're loaded, it doesn't take long, I'll get them over. Usually I'll let them load while I drive, and then when I get to my destination, send them the videos. Okay guys, that's really all I'm going to say about that topic today. If you have any real estate related questions or video suggestions, please leave them below or shoot me an email, and I'll see you guys next time.